Okay. Hello. Today we're gonna color. I am making a bundle for a friend, very special friend, and I'm gonna color it with those. So I have everything out here. I'm coloring the book of today. I'm a little behind with my colorings. I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe you can be behind with your colorings, but in a good way though, because we color a daily coloring book, and I really need to get to coloring it. Yeah, let me see this. I was gonna color this one next, but then now I have this friend and I really want to color and send her, so I picked up 3 of her. She is one of our members of our gratitude club, which I think it's also her, but it's funny because I colored them and then I think I got it confused. She wants one of her with her puppy. Super cute. So I have it here, and I have 3. I have this one, and I think that's awesome of our gratitude club. You get your loved ones and yourself and draw with positive affirmation. Like, what's more beautiful than that? Come on, really. So I'm hoping to coloring them and sending them to my beautiful friend. I do really need to get to coloring a little bit more because we're gonna have our gratitude bundle, which I might start just opening that. And the gratitude bundle consists on my gosh, guys, look how many cards I've printed to color. Like, I have all this to color. So, and this is what I think I'm gonna start making just available in the gratitude bundle. I'm thinking on doing that. I'm thinking on just coloring the cards, and you get 3 cards. Maybe we can just make it a little bit less expensive. Make it maybe $15. No, actually $20. We can't make it $15 because then it costs anyways to ship. So we used to take that expense on our side, but then like we literally barely make. So we at this point we're like, we want to give and we want to be very giving, but then sometimes if you don't prioritize yourself, you can't continue it going, like keep it going. These are the ones I've colored so far. Many of them I've colored in live streams here. This one, I think I colored it here. I love them so much. They already have the sealer, so I'm gonna send this one. I put the sealer and I smushed the colors a little bit, but it still looks pretty. There was another one that it didn't. It smushed all over in her face. I shared it on Instagram, and unfortunately I won't be able to use it. So I'm kind of sad and bummed about that, but still. So we have a lot of these, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of lives. And I might just start coloring them also in our YouTube videos, which I just uploaded a new YouTube video yesterday, so I hope you come and watch it. Support us. And yeah, everything goes for everything, I'm trying to sit. I have a little table, like the table, look how funny. The table is not bigger than, so I'm trying to make sure I have everything I need. It's so funny. So let's activate these and use these. I really love this. I just got the Value Founder. I don't know if you have ever used it when coloring. I don't like to get too technical with coloring, but I am I'm trying to improve my values when it comes to coloring and composition wise too. So I got it, and it's really pretty. I'll show it to you. Maybe at the end we can do a little value. So We're heading to the library in a while. We did our coloring gathering last week and it went really well. So I'm really happy for that. And I'm happy to be painting again. Actually, I'm really happy. Our mornings have been, I can't remember what we did. Yeah, we did the coloring gathering. We did something else. We had like a lot of stuff to do last week and I wasn't able to come live to color. But I do love and cherish this little bit of coloring that we do. And here. Hi. Hi. I don't know how to say hi. Hi, Jim. We will be doing a new coloring gathering. It's in our website. The link is in our. The link is in the main page here. Just stay tuned to our videos. We just started our YouTube channel and I'm pretty excited about it actually. I'm excited about the last one too because the last one I shared like a little bit of everything. Yesterday we went to the beach and I recorded a little bit for our YouTube. Because I'm starting maybe that's what we could do tomorrow, although I do need to paint because we're gonna have the gratitude bundle next week. The gratitude bundle is you pay, I think we're gonna make it $20 and you get 3 of these. Colored, sealed, beautiful, and maybe we could just make them magnets. We do magnets a lot. But then maybe you just don't want to put it in the fridge, John. So we might just do the cards. I think maybe that's what it's gonna be. I like that. Cards. That way you know what you're getting. So 3 cards that I've colored this month. I do like to send my beautiful Gratitude Club members some gifts. So all the ones that I showed initially in this live, I'm gonna send them to them. So those will not be available. And if you're wondering what's the Gratitude Club members is, we have a Gratitude Club. You can go to our website. You get all these designs. You get access to all of them, like all of them. It's just $10 a month. And you literally get access to hundreds, if not probably already thousands of coloring. So you just download them. I suggest that I have some papers. This paper is really nice. It's super thick. I don't know if you can see how thick it is. It's like, you know, like a playing card thick feels. Like, look. It's really nice. And I love that. I love that paper. And you get out like all of these. You can just download. Literally, you have to download. You'll have to paint every day of your year. And then since every day I upload new ones, then you always have something to color. You can invite friends over and just print them. And we were thinking of doing a coloring gathering for women here. And I was thinking that it would be, thank you so much, Sean. Sean? Really, thank you. I appreciate so much. I was thinking, what do you guys think? What do you think of, let's say, so we're gonna do a gratitude color, and I'm gonna bring all my watercolors. I was thinking just like this, right? So I'll open all my watercolors. They'll be available for you. And, well, and the coloring gathering. And I was thinking, we like when people like sign up first. So there's a group of women. I think I might be able to put it together. Maybe 10 or like a couple, 10, maybe 8 or 10. And then I was thinking on setting up each one's place with a card, right? And like they're all blessing cards, so they all have like really pretty messages. So this one says like glow. This one says, just for today I will believe in myself fully and completely. So they all have like beautiful messages. And I was thinking, so this is my idea on setting up everyone's table with a card flipped upside down, so it's like a surprise. So wherever you sit, you're gonna get a message. And then the idea for you to be able to choose from the materials I have, I'm just gonna bring all my materials. I'll probably just buy another one of these palettes. And then you can choose, you know, to try different materials and experiment. I love that. I love in art, especially in art. And then, so you get a different message every time you join our coloring. I thought that was so cute. That's one of the ideas. Oh my gosh, guys. I was just telling Mark this morning. So I was carrying my purse like bad, like on one side. I don't have a purse, I have like a tote. And I've been carrying it with a lot of stuff, maybe too many stuff, because I've been bringing my coloring stuff everywhere. And actually, I think I'm gonna change to a backpack. Now I have this neck and shoulder pain, like so bad. I'm literally taking ibuprofen for it, because it's just so much. And then I feel when I have like pains like that, wait, is the TV too loud? Is the music too loud? When I get pains like that, like if it's like too much, I feel then it gets to my head, like then my head hurts too, and I get like the worst headaches. So I'm really trying to I like coloring though. And you know what? A good advice is, if you're like are in pain or something, and you're just coloring to relax, watercolor is great because you don't have to do a lot of effort. Like color pencil, which I love to color with color pencils too, but color pencil does take a little bit more, I feel, because you have to actually, you know, like work the color pen. Thank you guys, thank you for the hearts. I see them, I feel your love. I'm so great, I'm so happy, I'm so grateful. I'm like getting out there, and I'm looking for podcasts to talk a little bit about our mission, to talk about our coloring, to talk about our everything. So I'm starting to look for podcasts. I'm starting to look for everything. And then an opportunity. Someone wants to do a workshop, a gratitude workshop, and I'm like, awesome. So I'm like so happy. Like as soon as you're like, yeah, you put in your mind, then you start getting, you know. I haven't said it, like this is the first time I actually say it. But I'm excited. I'm really excited, I have to admit. And someone contacted me this morning and said, oh, would you like to do a gratitude workshop with your art? And I'm like, yes. And I want to get out there. I want to talk a little bit more. It's funny because I'm like shy, camera shy kind of. And I'm not like a fancy person, so it's like I'm always like, I always feel everybody like in podcasts and stuff there, everybody's like so fancy and stuff, and but I'm not. So I'm like, well, I just don't wanna, you know, like it feels like intimidating because it's like you're not that person that's gonna be super fancy. But then I was like, you know, it's fun, like, and besides, I really want to get the word out, and it's been helping a lot YouTube, because then the channel is how I am, right? And I'm putting myself to upload every Monday, so we uploaded yesterday, and I'm like, that's how I am, literally. That's it. Like I don't have time to, like, I don't know, like to organize how you look and stuff. Like I'm like, that's exactly how I am, how I look. I'm like, right now I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. And that's who I am. I don't know. Sometimes I see people like, oh, painting in my studio, and like they're all like dolled up, which is beautiful. Like, I know my daughters love, they wake up and they put dresses and necklaces and it's awesome. They love it. I don't. I'm like all about comfort. So sometimes I feel like, like maybe people are gonna expect someone like, oh, I don't know, dressed up with dresses and stuff, and then it's me. But then I'm like, you know what? That's what my art's about. It's about loving myself, how I am. And I may not have fancy dresses or nothing like that, but I still have my art, right, to offer. So I'm like working on that. So now I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I want to be in podcast. I want to share my message. Especially, we're also looking for support with our coloring gatherings. We do the coloring gatherings that we do here in the city. So we're located in San Agustin, Florida, and we do it with the library. It's usually free. We do love, like, would love like for people to support us after. Unfortunately, in the library they don't allow us to sell, so we can't just sell. But we're starting to reach out to companies. So we have reached out to Grabby. If you guys have any idea of a company that has art supplies that might be interested, or that you say, well, I've seen this one, maybe you guys can reach out to that one. I'm super open to reaching out. Anyone that has watercolor, color pencils, that might be able to sponsor us, then, because if we can also just rent a room, and we have these things to set up our books. So if people get interested in buying our books, obviously that's better. And obviously, because the more we can actually sell our stuff, the better. It gives us more opportunity to continue doing good. I remember once someone, I don't know why, and the whole thing of artists and money. So that whole thing, and I was like, I just don't want to feel greedy, and like, it's healing, because I do feel like this art and affirmations and all this is very, very healing, and it's to heal, and I love to help. I don't know, like, I've always felt things are like becoming so expensive, especially like spiritual things or healing things, and everything's so expensive, and it's just becoming a business, right? The spirituality and stuff like that. So I'm like, no, I want to keep it free, like how it should be. Like, I feel, especially now, like, food super expensive, everything's getting so expensive, and then, oh, here, you want to heal, you want to feel better, here you go, super expensive, like, join my $50 1 hour coloring. It's like, no, like, so, and I live it with our daughters, like, when they do events and stuff, if they're like $20 per person, we can't make it, we're four. So our idea is to eventually get a place that we can show our books, because obviously if someone can buy our book there and support, that's awesome. The library doesn't allow us, that's where we're doing it right now. Usually the places that we're getting, because they're free, because we're already spending on materials. So if there's any moment and you say, oh, I would love to help you guys, in our website where it says gratitude gatherings, you can help us there. Like, we're even putting a thing like, you can just donate. You can say, I just want to help the cause. Maybe I don't color, maybe I don't, but I would love to be part of this. And we have the link there, so you can adjust your price. And that's also the idea for when people sign up. So if someone can support with something, it's gonna be available on the website, so you can pay if you want. If you can't, then it's fine. And but yeah, but we would love to keep them free, like that, the possibility. And I love it. Many times it's the grandparents that have the kid, that are with the kids, And sometimes you just need something to do, and then the grandparents, many of them just sit and just let the child play. And then I've seen many times the grandma sit in the coloring gatherings. I've seen that they sit with the kids and they also color, and then they enjoy, like, like the idea is to build community again. I feel like know your neighbors, many times I've seen in the coloring gatherings, and I see that they talk and they're like, oh, I live around there too, because it's the local library. And then I love that. And that's like the idea, right? That's the idea. We're a community. Like, maybe you're gonna meet your neighbor in our coloring gatherings. And also just to be able to spend the time, some time there, just coloring and just enjoying. We love to get enjoying the programs of the county that are usually free. And that's actually the reason why we also do. We homeschool, and then we like to have different stuff to do. And then the programs that they offer, the ones that cost $15-20 per person, we can't really even do it. Like, there's a scholarship and all those stuff, but then it's like, how sustainable really is it, right? And I don't want people, that's the other thing, I don't want people to worry about, well, I'm paying for this, it has to be pretty, or it has to do this, or it has to, like, I want it to be like a judge-free place, and a place where, I'm gonna paint the dog green. A place where you can just experiment. I feel art has to be, take out your day, take out your week. We usually do it Fridays, and we do it Fridays with that purpose, for people to really be able to decompress the week and just paint. And it just, sometimes you just want to paint with blues, right? Because maybe the week was a little bit hard. Sometimes you just want to celebrate and then use other colors. But then that's the idea. The idea is to give a space for people to, I think it's from the Tao, the Little Hairs of the Tao. But give a space for people to come together and to do art. And then they say, well, I don't pay, I can't even stay inside. That's what we hear the most. I can't even stay inside the line. Well, you don't have to. You can go out of the lines, right? And that's a reason why I love to do these colorings, because I should not be painting this dog green, right? Many people can say, well, a dog is not green. But guess what? This is art. That's what I would love. And it's funny because it's many times like you say, well, I want a world where blah, blah, blah. And then we're giving that step, right? We're coming out there, bringing the materials, taking the time to bring art, give a space for art, give a space. And if you say, I would love to do something like this, but I don't have the colorings, or we would give you the coloring. Like, we would give you that. If you have a place, you can show us that you reserved and you're gonna go there and stuff like that. It will help, because the idea is to, I was talking just with a friend. I said, art is a human necessity. Art is how we process life, right? And it's important, and it's valuable, and we need to, and I know the world is just trying to get us to consume, and I want to offer a place where you can create, not worry about if you have to pay and how much is it, and no, just come and just pay. There's this family that came, and it was mom, dad, and the two kids, and they all colored, and it felt so good. It felt so good to have the parents coloring, the kids coloring, like everybody enjoying, and I love to have that space and to offer that. And many times, many of the adults mostly always come and they say, well, I no, don't worry, no, I don't color. And I'm like, please come and enjoy. I'm like, they're for kids and adults. Come color. I'm like, it doesn't cost anything. Just come and enjoy. And then people loosen up. And then they're like, okay, okay. And they take one card and you see them. And like they color carefully. And like you can see that the people had a good time. And usually everybody leaves says, thank you so much. You know. And I end up with a full heart that we were able to offer that space and that people enjoyed it. The last Friday, oh my gosh, last Friday was raining so much here, so much that I told Mark, I'm like, I don't think people are gonna come. I hope they come. And we set up one table with, I think, 18 spots. Because I told Mark, and I'm like, I don't think, let's not set up more because just in case, hopefully we fill this table. And we said, okay, hopefully. We ended up putting 2 more tables from the people that came. And my heart was full. Like, really, my heart was full of love. And I was like, yes, I'm so happy. The library is such a perfect place because it already offers that type of community. It's a place where it's like you don't need to pay to go, so people are already like, you know, when your kids want to do something, because that's how we use the library. We go to the library a lot, and it's because it's a space where you don't have to pay for everything. And I think that's what also makes it so special, because it's a place where it gives the parents the liberty to just you know, and they do already a lot of fun stuff. We have done coloring gatherings with them, and it's amazing. It's awesome. So we're very excited and really happy to have the opportunity to do that. I'm gonna do some dots here just to show a little bit the difference. I think I'm gonna add some of my other workouts. I'll show you. Wait. I'm gonna add a little bit of this dark blue, which is one of my favorites. Just a little bit here to add a little bit more contrast. I'm gonna try to stick with my watercolors. So you're not gonna believe, I was sealing, and I threw it out. I didn't keep it. But one of my cards, I was sealing it, and it was so pretty because it's one of the ones that I colored here. One of the girl that has no hair. I colored it here, and I think so. I'm almost sure. In a live stream, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Now I don't know. I'm like, did I? And I use some pastels. I had some pastels there, and I used them to add a little bit more contrast. What I'm doing now with the watercolor, but I did it with the pastels. And then when I went to seal it, it just smushed all over. I was so sad. But it's okay. I'm like, well, I'll just print it and recolor. That's the idea of this print. These are all printables. So you can come to our website and get the printables. It doesn't only support us, but like you get tons of coloring. And also how I was saying earlier that these are all available in a gratitude club. Once you become a member, it's $10 a month. And I'm coloring this actually for one of our gratitude club members. And so I don't like to just promote this as that, because if I have the time and stuff, I'll color them. It's not like every month you're gonna get. Well, I am trying to do it every month, but I'm not sure. So it's a great way just to support us and then to get some goodies from us. And then the other ones, we're gonna sell them at the end of the month in our gratitude bundle. So it's gonna be $20 and you get 3 of these sent to you. Like the $20 includes shipping. I'm gonna put All I'm doing is I'm trying to do a little bit more contrast. And then here. Like that, you see? Like I feel it picks up the character, picks up the figure a little bit. We'll do the dots with the colors again. I do kind of like to make sure to have a little bit of contrast. I was doing it with the pastels, like I'm telling you, like the pastels, and then they smushed all over. So this time I'm like, let's just do it like this. I'll re-add the pinks. And then guess what? We can do also, I'm gonna do a little bit with this pink here and the pink. Here. It can also be the next color. Let's say this can also be purple. Let's use this purple. That's a little bit. I'm pushing myself a little bit for that too. I think maybe that's when I'm gonna do this next YouTube video. I'll record that. I wanna record myself just pushing myself a little bit more with the colors. So instead of the shadows always being the same color, it can be the next color, right? So we're using a little bit of the purple. I just have to be careful because the shirt's already purple, so. But still. I'll redo the dots. And let's say here we can randomly just put a little bit of orange. I love this. So it's like adding some magic, right? And we'll redo the dots, don't worry about it. Look how beautiful the contrast that it does with the back. And then this can have and you'll see how we're gonna use the white. You'll say, Leslie, white? You never use white. Well, I'll show you how pretty this looks. Because I'm trying to get away a little bit now from the pastels, which I didn't really use that much. I used to use them like at the end, like, let's do a little bit of this. Let's add some. And then see, let's add, we can add the dot. I love the textures. And now we're gonna use a little bit of white, but I'll show you. So it's this white right here. It's this one. So I'm making it very pasty. Like that. I'm not so precious with my colors. Like if they get mixed, it's fine. I truly feel like artists experiment. Artists to say, what if I did this? And then if you loved it, you're like, yay, wow, beautiful. If it didn't come out, well, at least we tried to. You know, it's like, I don't get when people say, oh, well, I stress out so much. doing art because it's just I can't do a line. And then it's like, well, guess what? I did the lines for you, so you can put the colors. This dries a white matte, like white and matte. I am gonna put the colors, the other lines too. It's so pretty. I don't even know if she remembers that I did all these paintings of her. And she has been a supporter for so long. And it's so beautiful because you know what I love about like me? Many times our friends they buy stuff and I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, oh well, she's our friend. And it's funny because the other day I looked at Mark and I'm like, well, she actually was our, she's our customer. She purchased stuff from us before she became such a good friend. So most of my friends now are people that have purchased from us. I don't know if Kimberly, I don't know if you're there, but Kimberly is someone else. Like they become like your kind of, far away sisters, pretty much. So then when I see stuff that I know they'll like, and I try to send them stuff like that. And it's funny because like we talk in the house, we're like, oh, Kimberly bought this and this, that, and then the girls are like, ooh, Kimberly, and then we have another friend, Sam, and then Estercita has a friend, Sam, too. So every time Sam, oh, well, Sam bought this or Sam that. Oh, who's Sam? Your Sam, my Sam, or the beekeeper Sam? Because we knew someone that was a beekeeper named Sam. So it's so beautiful how they get integrated with actually my daughters know them more by name and by everything than my our actually family because our family is really not, I don't know, we don't stay much in contact with anybody, not Mark's side, not my side. Well, my side a little bit, but a little bit more, but not that much really. We stay more in contact with uh, are people that purchase from us, people that support us, especially also could do with the gratitude club, with Instagram and stuff. It's so easy to communicate and to stay in contact with friends. So I love that. I feel this one here, I could just put a little balloon here. Mm-hmm. And now let's do the perfect. Okay, we'll wait here. Perfect. I love it. I like how it came out. It looks really cute. Okay, so this one is done. Sometimes I feel like I could push the contrast a little bit more. Should we do it or no? I think I'm gonna do it with color pencil. So let's let it dry and then I'll show you how I do it with color pencil. What time is it? I have a little bit more. Let's do one more. Because I really into color. And I think that's what's gonna be the gratitude bundle. It's gonna be 3 cards that I color. 3 colored cards. Let's make this one. Something sounds like a dog, but I think it's my daughter's. cool. Now that I'm thinking, a gratitude bundle can be 3 cards every month, and then you can start collecting them and make your own. You can make your own card deck, because we're printing them in really nice thick paper. So that could be a cool thing. Okay, let's start with her. Okay. And then our coloring pages are so, like, I love to give you the space for you to be creative and for you to add anything you want to add. And I love that about the pages. So there's always, like this one, actually this one's very detailed. It's pretty detailed, I would say. But usually they have a little bit more space. It's this one here. We really want to go to the ocean a little bit. I think we might go maybe after the library. I think, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because we usually always, we always leave the library when they're closing. And that's funny, because it's not like we just normally just go to the library a little bit and then leave. No, it's always like, oh, go. Oh, you guys close today at 6? What? What time is it? 5 to 6? I'm gonna make her hair blue. My mom's birthday is today. We're gonna call her a little bit. To say happy birthday. Oh. You can always go over and just pick it up. This watercolor just does that. But I think a lot of people have told me that it sounds like these are gouache. Although they say watercolor in the description of the product, it says watercolor. But these are opaque watercolors, which is kind of the description for gouache. It feels like a melted or like watered chalk. So that's what people also describe. Oh my gosh, the pain in my back went from one side to the other side. So funny. And then here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. We're excited. I'm excited. I'm excited to color some of the pages. It's funny because I create so fast. So I'm a very fast drawer. I draw them very fast, but I color them a little bit slower, as you can see. So I have a lot that I haven't colored. And I was looking through my books. I think as soon as I get the ones that for the coloring bundle and the ones oh, let's see. Let's use a little bit here. Actually, no. You know what? No. I'm gonna keep with these colors. What was I saying? No, I can't remember. That oh yeah, that I wanna color the books. I wanna have my books colored. I'm like, and so next year too, my goal is to pass them all to Spanish, to have everything in Spanish. It's funny because I have them all in English, not in Spanish. I have a couple in Spanish, but not all of them. I feel this type of things are good to start them on top, right? But I also like to base the colors with the main one. Here. Here. I love that the dog has wings. He's so cute. And she sent me pictures. He's so cute. I love dogs. They're so wonderful. I have a dog. His name's Paquito. He's behind me, resting from our morning walk, which was a short walk. It wasn't a long walk. He's 16, so but he's in amazing shape. I usually would always go like rainbow, but then now I like to stay like I can do it so it feels like it has one color, you know, like blue, purple, because then if not, everything look too rainbow, which I like it too, but sometimes I like when I differentiate like things. I'm gonna put some pink here. And purple. Just a little bit. You know, like how the highlights. I love how bright these colors are. They're bright. They offer such a beautiful contrast with the black light. With the black line. Let's see. Let's go here a little bit more and then purple to do the sleeve blue. I hope you guys are enjoying this live stream. So if you enjoyed this, if you oh hi Tracy. This is so pretty. This is so bad and I hate it. It's bad. So bad. Oh. Oh, Tracy doesn't like it, I think. Thank you for your comments, Tracy. Then let's go here. Now what I'm gonna do is put some pink over here. And then let's go with some April Fools. I love it so much. You're the best artist in the world. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. It was just so funny when you, actually I thought it was so funny when you put the poop. I'm like, ooh, because that poop is so funny. You're like, oh my gosh, I hate it. I'm like, okay. You feel better. But thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed the video, the YouTube too. I wanted to, I'm gonna do some more experimenting with the video. I really wanna just actually get some colorings and just mix stuff and just do. Many times I wanna like do stuff, but like this has a purpose. Like I wanna finish it to send it over to our friends, like to my friend. And so I'm like, well, I don't wanna just, that's cute little raccoon. If it's not like you told me. And I like the little cat, the bat wings. This is a little dog. So this is a dog and these are squirrels. But so this is one of our gratitude club members, and this is her with her dog, and it's so cute. So I like to color them and send that to them because I love to. This is actually her name is Mandy and Miles, and she likes to feed the squirrels. That's the idea of the painting. And this size, I love it because this printable, these are greeting cards, but then I cut it in half, and this works as a postcard. So you can just color it, like seal it, and just send it to your friends as a postcard. These are all from our gratitude club. So our gratitude club, that I think that's super cool thing that we have in our gratitude club is that I love to draw you guys. So once you're in our gratitude club, you share with me pictures because I'm always asking you guys for pictures. So when you send me pictures, I'll draw it. Like now, right now in my Instagram, I'm asking for pictures of your favorite yoga pose. So if you, we went to the beach yesterday and I was doing some yoga and I saw my shadow so fun, and I'm like, oh, I want to take a picture just because the shadow was fun. And I was doing my favorite yoga pose, which is a tree pose, and I'm like, oh, send me your favorite yoga poses. So I want to draw people. I love drawing people. I love it, and I want to get better at it because I want to do it in the farmers market. I wish I could send you $1 million, but we have a billion because we're billion. Oh, that's awesome. This cute picture. You know, Tracy, we were I was listening to a talk the other day, and it was saying how we're all so wealthy, right? And then that's one of the things. And you feel, actually, if you feel passionate about supporting us, we do have an item on our website. In our website, everything is digital. So you can come to our website, purchase our digital things. And I'm gonna fix this because I was just with a friend and we were going through my website, And I'm gonna put the link to our Amazon books and on top too. So that's what I'm gonna do too. And but yeah, you can purchase. Wait, I can see something. Would you look up something for me, like the tallest building in the world? To mind looking. Oh, what's the tallest building in the world? I think I can't because I can't look up something because of the light, but it would turn off the thing though, mm, the video. It would turn off the video. But yeah, I can't. Oh yeah, so we're gonna fix our website a little bit because I have the link to our Amazon books on the website is all the way in the bottom, which we did intentionally. The idea was to, because I had it at the beginning, you would enter and you would just find yourself with a banner that said, oh, you don't want to print, you don't want to print, here are books on Amazon. But and then we said, well, you know, if someone does want to print, so you're immediately sending them to Amazon. So we ended up changing it, but then now we put it all the way in the bottom and it kind of doesn't work either. So we're gonna put it back on top, not on the top, and it's not gonna say you don't want to print. It's gonna say for our printed coloring books, for our printed, yeah, for like our physical coloring books here, you know, into the Amazon store. So that is everything. I love how it came out. By the way, my name's Ashley. River. My Mimi's grandma is named Tracy, and her grandson is 9 years old. My name is River Dawson. Oh. Oh, the Burj Khalifa. I didn't know. I did. I think I saw something on Facebook about it a little bit ago, about the newest just built tallest tower. Yeah, let's see. I love how cute the colors are coming with this one. Okay. Okay. And here. Oh, that's cool. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Let's see. Let's put some pink, some green, and then the other green. As soon as I finish, I have to make lunch. But I'm almost done. I want to send it to Mandy today. That's perfect. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of white in the nose. Remember, this white that you don't see it immediately, but then you'll see it. I'm gonna make the doggy's eyes purple. her hands. I think sometimes I put a little bit too much water in the paint. Let me use this as a... Oh, that's scary. The thing is that I would, but we're gonna have lunch and we have to head over. We're gonna go pick up some stuff we need to do. But I'll try my best to check it out. Perfect. I love her. And then I'm gonna do the seeds blue and purple. Let's do some blues and purple. And some blue. I might even have to end this live a little bit earlier because I need to go make food. So how long did this painting will take? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I might have to just end it soon because I need to finish lunch and just head out. I'm not sure. Let's see. And oh no, I'm gonna do the stars, the same color. And then the same color. I'm happy I did the live today though. I'm very, very happy. Even if we don't finish it, I'll be back tomorrow. Ooh, yeah. I'll be back tomorrow and finish it. Let's do here. I really love these watercolor brushes. They are really nice. Now I'm gonna add a little bit here. I'm gonna also do it orange, but I think I'm gonna take it a little bit dark orange. So these are all printables in our store. And then this specific ones, you can get them in our gratitude club. You can send me pictures of you, loved ones, friends, and we will make them for you. Wait, let me. Perfect. I'm gonna do this heart. Okay, I think I'll finish it after. Maybe we can jump on a live again after. But I do have to head over to finish that. So pretty. Okay. Bye. Thank you so much for joining me to color today a little bit, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.